Hello students, today we will be learning about the top 10 rules for not plagiarizing.
Teacher, I have a candle.
Oh my god, thank you, Billy.
I know I'm the best.
Oh yeah. You can let go now.
Sure?
Yeah. Anyways, the top 10 rules for not plagiarizing.
Yay! Plagiarism, my favorite.
Settle down, Billy. The first rule for not plagiarizing is to summarize. Where's my marker? Summarize.
Teacher, I can't see that.
Alright, Billy, come look at the board then.
You should probably write bigger next time.
Well, I don't have a big enough whiteboard.
Interesting.
Summarizing. Alright. In summarizing, you have to remember to do many things. The first thing is to keep it under 3 sentences. Another thing is to make sure you include the who, what, where, when, why, and how of the passage or whatever you're summarizing.
Teacher, I have a question. Do you still have to cite your source even though you're summarizing somebody else's article?
Yes, Billy. Of course you have to cite your source. And that reminds me, you have to keep it in your own words, too.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
You're the best.
The second rule for not plagiarizing is to paraphrase. This is very similar to summarizing in the way that you have to cite your own source and do it in your own words.
But teacher, what's the difference between plagiarism and summaries?
That's a good question, Billy. Paraphrases are different to summaries because they are not limited in length, as opposed to summaries, which are. The next rule for not plagiarizing is to put whatever you take from a direct passage into quotation marks and make sure you cite it. The fourth rule for not plagiarizing is to know if your information that you're taking from the passage is common knowledge. The ways to check if this is common knowledge is to check on the internet and see if you can find 3 reliable sources in less than 5 minutes. What are you doing, Billy?
Copy and pasting off the internet.
Never do that. This brings us to rule number 5. Never copy and paste off the internet. The sixth rule for not plagiarizing is to make sure that when you are taking something from a passage that you don't rearrange the words to make it sound like your own work. That is still plagiarism because you are still taking someone's idea. Rule number 7 for not plagiarizing is that if you are downloading any kind of image off the internet, you need to include the URL and the work cited.
What kind of image, teacher? Green kinds or blue kinds? Maybe purple kinds?
Kind of image, Billy? Remember, children, it's not just words that can be plagiarized.
Pick me, pick me.
Yes, Billy?
It can be images too.
Also ideas, remember that, Billy.
Okay.
And remember, kids, rule number 9 is that only 10% of your project or creation can be direct quotes from other passages. And finally, the rule number 10 of not plagiarizing is...
Oh, I know.
You cite your source. Huzzah. Thank Mrs. Jennifer, nice blue placket that gave us the answers for the 10 reasons why not to plagiarize.
You